forbidden. Thirdly, Islam came to preserve wealth. That's why interest and gambling is forbidden. Fourthly, Islam came to preserve marriage life. That's why fornication, adultery is forbidden. Fifthly, Islam came to preserve life. That's why killing people unjustly is forbidden. And these five things that Islam came to preserve is not just say stay away from it. No, there is a punishment for those who go and do it, and those punishments is upon the government to establish that law for the people. Understand? To save the society. So these five things that Islam came to preserve, the opposite of it is destroying societies. Alcohol is destroying societies. They say NHS is bleeding because of alcohol. Yes, because of drugs, because of gambling, because of interest, because of fornication, adultery. That's why majority of people who hate Islam either they are ignorant or those who are in power, those who are making money from these vices, and they see as Islam as a threat for their business, even though Islam is good for us individually and collectively. So this legislation, who came with it? A man that existed 1,400 years ago, who couldn't read and write, but he came with it as a perfect way of life for us individually and collectively. On the other hand, we have the Bible, the New Testament. We have these politicians who study in the best universities around the world. They cannot resolve the problem that we are facing. And the Most High agreed He will not leave us without a guideline. And that guideline for us individually and collectively is in Islam, because it came from the Almighty.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Yeah, no. Listen, I tell you what, just to give you a bit of feedback.
Yeah.
Obviously, I was raised as a Christian. So you guys were my enemy. You were my absolute enemy. In fact, I would probably fight you on the road. Yeah. But the more I've done research, I've sat there going, okay, in the scriptures of the Bible, I could actually see more Muslim than I can Christianity in the own scriptures.
There is some passage, that's true. Especially the Old Testament.
Yeah. So
Old Testament,
definitely. I think the only thing, the only thing I would sit there and say now on it is that I don't know. I read the Quran, but I haven't gone through it.
Yes.
I don't know where it says that Jesus or any of them was Muslim or Christian. So
it does say it's a Muslim.
Does it?
Yeah. Allah mentioned in the Quran that Inna Deena inda Allah al-Islam. The religion with Allah is al-Islam.
So is it again?
The religion with Allah is al-Islam.
Okay.
In Surah Al-Ma'idah, if you get Surah Al-Ma'idah, I will give you the book, inshallah. And Allah mentioned about Jesus and his followers. They say we are Muslims. Barakallahu fik. They say we are Muslims. Moses is a Muslim. Many people misunderstand that. What does it mean when the Quran says Jesus, Moses, Abraham, all the prophets and messengers were Muslims? Doesn't mean they were speaking Arabic. Okay? Doesn't mean they said it in Arabic language. Maybe some of them spoke Arabic, some of them spoke Aramaic or Syriac, which is similar to Arabic. Means they submit to God according to God's teaching.
Right, but it doesn't. Okay, I agree with you.
So that's the meaning of Islam.
It doesn't say outright.
No, the Quran says outright. Jesus was a Muslim. Yeah, he's a Muslim. Moses was a Muslim.
Right.
Abraham. Moses
says it. Like,
yeah, clearly. In the Ma'idah, Moses explore. He said, "Ana min al-Muslimin," and I'm from the Muslims. Abraham, I'm from the Muslims. So clear. وأنا أول مسلم. عفوا. وأنا أول مسلم. We are the first Muslims.
I swear
I'm speaking to him.
but they worship devils.
I don't worship devils. Does the devil tell to worship God alone?
Muhammad?
From what?
Following Muhammad?
Yeah, from Prophet Muhammad.
You're lying.
Take care of yourself.
You're lying.
Anyway, so my point here is
You're lying. Worship devils.
So my point here is, it says clearly, but my point here is, look, when you read the Old Testament, especially in the Old Testament, there's a lot of similarities between Islam and the Old Testament. For example, the Old Testament teaches you to follow God's teaching. There's the rules and the law. However, in Islam, we don't believe just by following the rules you're going to enter paradise. We believe firstly, and the most important thing, you enter paradise because of the mercy of the Creator, because of His grace. By His grace, there's conditions to it. And you worship Him alone. You don't worship no one beside Him. And you follow His teaching. You understand? So, I mean, let's go back to the Old Testament. For example, the Old Testament, let me ask you. Or before that, let me just lay down the foundation. The Old Testament, the New Testament, I believe there's some truth in it, no doubt. However, I believe there's a lot of falsehood. And I can show you, for example, does God regret?
Sorry?
Does God regret? Regret? What is regret? Regret, for example, sorry, I forgot your name. What's your name again?
Byron.
Byron, yeah? My name is Shamsi again, remind you. When I just said Byron, that's my camera. Take care of it. I'm just gonna go to buy something and come back. I go, I come back, you're gone. Take my camera. So I say, because I didn't know. I regret for letting Byron take it instead. So now when you look to Samuel, in Samuel it says God greatly regrets for choosing Saul as a king because he turned his back on him.
What scripture is that? Can I get
That is in Samuel verse 15.
Okay.
I'll show you. Verse 15, yeah?
Them give Samuel them own thinking.
Even that, you go read
Everybody
that.
have their own thinking. Them think I could trust him. So you can't trust men. You couldn't trust men. So them say you have your own thinking. So leave him alone.
Uncle, out.
Even that I have a problem with. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just getting out.
Yeah, no problem. That, you know, that's why I come to Speaker's Corner. When I speak to people like you, encourage me to come back. But sometimes I speak to some people.
I can't do the ignorance.
That's what I'm saying. We are here to have a nice conversation, respectful way. You know, you want good for me and I want good for you too.
That's
You
it.
understand?
Right, Samuel, yeah? First Samuel.
Yeah.
First Samuel.
Go to 1 Samuel 15, chapter 15, 11.
Sorry, am I reading? You want to read?
Okay.
Sorry, it's up there.
10, yeah. Then, my brother, please. You know, sorry. You know Prophet Muhammad, to show you some Muslims don't follow teaching Prophet Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad, he was with his disciples. And they are saying loudly, Allahu Akbar. He said, Allah is not deaf, he can hear you. Loudly.
He hears you from here.
He hears everything. You see, so he's coming shouting, that's a proof. Because Prophet Muhammad teaches us don't do that.
Exactly.
You know,
I have the same thing with the Christians.
11.
But you don't walk nothing.
Let us go. So number 10, 11. It repented me that I have set up Saul to be king, for he turned back from following me. So this is the old English. He used to repent.
He repents, yeah.
God repents.
He turns around.
Yeah, but when you repent, what does it mean?
Turn around.
Why you turn around from what?
From what he's done.
Yeah, why? Because it's wrong or right?
What if he's turned around?
Yeah,
It means it's wrong.
It's wrong.
Yeah.
God doesn't make no wrong.
Okay, let me read this one more time. Give me 1 second.
You read the whole context. Read the whole context. From the beginning. Why God said that? Eid Mubarak, man. That's not the nature of the Most High.
Okay, alright, cool.
That is not the nature of the Most High. That's why when you look to how God's been described in the Bible and you compare how God been described in the Quran, also look how the prophets of God been described in the Bible and how they've been described in the Quran. Let us go through some examples. In the Bible, in Leviticus, either Leviticus or Numbers, to show you another deficiency that the scribes of the Bible, the Old Testament, ascribe to the Most High. They said God created the heavens and the earth and what is between them in a 6 days. In the 7th day, rested and refreshed. By definition, when you become re-energized. That is not the nature of the Most High. Thank you very much. When you compare these statements, we have in the Quran, Allah said, وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ وَمَا بَيْنَهُمَا فِي سِتَّةِ أَيَّامٍ وَمَا مَسَّنَا مِن لُغُوبٍ. The meaning of the verse, we have created the heavens and the earth and that which is between them in 6 days, and no fatigue overcame us. The Muslim scholars said the reason Allah mentioned that to refute the lies been attributed to him by the scribes of the Old Testament, that he rested and refreshed. So Allah said no fatigue overcame us. So don't think because we created, Allah creates creation, therefore we became tired. No fatigue overcame us, even touched us. That's one. The other one, when you look to you know how the language came about?
No, go.
Okay, in the Old Testament, that's in the Old Testament, Genesis. Genesis, God looks upon the earth, and he saw people, the Babylon. He saw people speaking one language, and they start building.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Start building
to the heaven. Yeah.
tall buildings. Yeah. So he said, God.
Work together, they will reach heaven. Yeah.
Now he said, oh, they are speaking one language, and nothing can stop them. If you go back to Sumerians, pre-Judaism, Sumerians used to believe if you build tall buildings, you'll be able to reach the sky and you overthrow God. But we know that's not true. The sky is too far for him to reach it. So we know the one who wrote that passage in Genesis, he didn't know how far the sky from the earth. Therefore, it's not from God. Firstly. Secondly, God doesn't worry him that people speak one language. Compare this what Prophet Muhammad told us. Prophet Muhammad told us that Allah said, all mankind and the demon, not just mankind, even the jinn, the demon. If all of you come together and you have the most evil heart that ever existed, all of you have the same most evil heart, that will not harm Allah.
Agreed. But just asking, that reference of the Bible,
Genesis.
ain't it yet? Is it not just trying to tell you how we should be working as one and what you can achieve if you do?
No, it's not teaching us that.
Why not?
It's not teaching that. That's teaching us that God became worried because people are working as
Is
one.
that what it says?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that your definition?
No.
I don't believe it says
Read it. I'm not going to misquote. Read it. No. And again, depends which translation you're going to read.
Only King James.
Okay, I already have one, but I'll King James.
Only King James.
Go King James. That in Genesis 11 something, if I don't remember exactly. 11 something. He said God big. So what God did, they speak in one language, they said nothing can stop them. But it's not true.
I'm going to see the word worried. Is that what I'm looking for? Right?
I read it. So if I add King James or ESV.
Yeah, I'm not going to any other one apart from King James.
Okay, King James, I don't know exactly what King James, but you can go to it, read it.
It's real hot, man.
Now, alhamdulillah, the brothers there, because you were facing the sun, man. You became fish and chips, brother.
Absolutely no historical evidence.
That's a different thing.
Yeah, it's just from Himalayas. When he went to Babylon, he had tales of people ready, right?
Yeah, there's a proof for it. No, but there's a proof that he just tells. Yeah. That's what I'm showing him. Because he took something from Sumerians, will show us the person who wrote it, he doesn't know the distance from here to the heaven.
Right, if you would like to, because I can't see worried anywhere there or anything on that type of
Like
sort.
I said, and the whole earth.
So you can't go down. It's cracked.
Okay. And the whole earth was one of language and one speech, and came to pass as they journeyed from the east, they found a plain and a Shinar, and they dwelt. Said, go let us build as a city and tower. We stop. Let's make us a name. Let's we be scattered here. And the Lord came down. Lord came down to see the city and tower which shouldn't from it. And the Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they have only one language, and this they began to do. Now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. Go to, let us go down and there confuse their language, that they might not understand one another's speech. So the Lord scattered them abroad from hands. Okay, this is not the one here, but let us read the context.
Okay.
So they're speaking one language.
Agreed.
They're building tall towers.
Agreed.
God, what happened to him? When God saw them doing
He's going to
that,
come and change the language.
why?
Because he wants to separate them, right?
Why?
Why not?
Because that's why he became worried. You know why?
No.
I tell you
don't
what.
put words in.
I'm not
Don't
words.
become a Christian.
No. That's a good one. I tell you why. Okay. They're speaking one language. So what? The Almighty, even we speak one language, isn't going to harm him. The context said to tell us, God said nothing can stop them now. So